Xbox One came to the shop for no power. I asked the customer, is a power surge, water damage, drop it? Because this information is very important and this give you a little clue where to start. He said before it's completely dead. Like do you have problem like to turn it on, turn it off, plug something to it, unplug it? Even he said he was using the external hard drive to plug it to the Xbox for the Xbox to turn on. For as you know, like what could be causing something like you need to plug it, unplug it, could be a bad capacitors or bad connection, or could be even bad hard drive from what he said about the external hard drive. So let's plug it here. Let's see what so we have the orange light here. Plug the Xbox to the power. It won't turn on at all. So there is no power at all. So what do you think we're going to do first? We'll check the power supply. That's the first thing we're going to do. Because I'm going to go what he said, like sometime it turns on. So this one's in it, like to pull them. This covers. Yeah, I lost the screwdriver for that size. I'm going to use the flat screwdriver to remove the metal pin. So it should be the one which has like a hole like this one. But I lost that one. So this one is a little bit bigger, I think. Yep, it's big. So just crack them. Okay. Just a flat screwdriver is going to do the job. Okay. And now we can use just a regular key. Yep. All right. Yeah, it's not flat. All right, here we have, so we have the ground, 12 volt, 5 volt, and PS on. I think this should be the standby voltage. Yeah, SP is being standby. Definitely that capacitor is going to need to be changed, but just let's check some voltages. Yeah, the orange light is on. And you see between so the 12 volt we have 300 millivolt. PS on is nothing, of course, it's not connected. Okay. Do we have 5 volt? The standby? No, we don't have the standby. Yeah, we have standby. PS on. you can see now is down to the 4.7. So there is a 5 volt voltage, but it is weak. When we plug the console, the 5 volt is dropped to the 4.7 and maybe weaker. .8. If I unplug it, .1. So I think this capacitor here is for the 12 volt. This capacitor here is for the 5 volt. So hopefully this console came just with one problem. To remove the shield. So for sure now the capacitor is still holding the charge, so we don't need to touch the you can see still orange, this means there is still charge. So this big capacitor here is discharged now. And we'll discharge this one too. So let's check how much voltage in the capacitor. So 300 millivolt, 200 millivolt. So it's good now. The capacitor that we need is 1500 microfarad, 16 volt. Alright, let's go find one. Alright, let's discharge this capacitor first to be sure there is nothing in it, so we don't damage this tester. So it's testing. And we have a capacitor symbol is a over 1500 microfarad. The ESR is 0.08. It's very low ohm. So this means it's a very good capacitor. This capacitor here is 1500 microfarad, 25 volt. Going up in the voltage, it's basically it's good. This capacitor can handle more heat and can handle more voltage. There is some coding on the here. So push it to the right, then to the left, and the capacitor is out. So clear it a little bit because this capacitor is more thicker. So we'll push it against the board so the capacitor is not going to be moving free. Because you know this charger, they drop it, they move it a lot. And if there is a gap between the capacitor and the board, the capacitor is going to be moving a lot, and that's going to cause the capacitor to crack maybe. So the information that the customer give us help us to go direct to the check power supply first before we check the motherboard here and get crazy looking for the voltages. And so that's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you again.